No, we're live. We're live again. I need to get it up on my phone. I wanted to keep streaming before, but you know, it was called end busting or whatever, and this isn't quite end busting. Oh, Charlie's sneezing. Bless you, Charlie. Sorry, I'm just getting it up on my phone. Just one moment, then I will put you full screen. There we go. YouTube featured? Why am I YouTube featured? How exciting is that? Okay, right. Whoa, hello Charlie. Okay, let me just open the broadcast manager or the control room, that's what it's called. The goat is back. You're calling me old? Oh, there we go. There we go. We're going, we're going, we're going. Okay, let's sleep. Let's sleep. Let's put some shaders on. Let's put photon on. You'll have to let me know if it's, I mean, I can see, actually. I can see the stream. I can see if it's bad. But if it's really laggy, it shouldn't be. Photon's fine, usually. I just thought, because why not? It's fun. There we go. It usually doesn't take this long. It's just because I'm streaming. Look at this. Okay, it is a little bit framey. It's fine. It'll get better. Okay, this is actually insane. This is Photon? Oh my god. It isn't usually like this. Is this because there's rain outside? Oh my god, look at this! Oh, there's only one person watching. That's such a shame, because look. Oh, I forgot Photon does that. Okay, maybe I won't do Photon. Maybe... Hysteria. Just give it a minute to load. Look at that. Okay, no, not Hysteria either. Let's go good old miniature. Because then it looks sunny. Not right now, though. Uh-oh. My speakers are making the noise again, Charlie. Oh my god, 4 people. Okay, we're about to go to the mesa. Oh, it looks odd. Okay, Charlie, I actually need help. They're whirring really loud. Please come in. What is going on? Why do my speakers do this sometimes? Sorry if you can hear that. They're just, like, whirring, like, crazy. I don't usually have shaders on. I just thought it would be nice to. Hello. Are you able to help Charlie? He's here with me in real life. She says, I don't know. Can you hear that, can't you? I can't see what you're saying, Charlie. Okay. Thank you. I was gonna get something. What was I gonna get? I forgot. It's so annoying. What was I gonna get? I came back for something. Did I say? Oh, 2 sniffer eggs. I forgot that I had those. Oh, I came back to get something and I've completely forgotten. This is almost 2 rockets. I was gonna make some more rockets. Not that I need them right this second. But that is what I was going to do. And let me just put them in here. And let's go to the mesa. Hello. Oh. Oh. Voxy doesn't work. Why is Voxy turned off? Atmosphere. I don't want fog. Okay, there you go. Give me a moment. Then we should have... okay. No shaders. No shaders then. There we go. We have our Voxy. Hello everyone. I am streaming again. I was just streaming. But I wanted to collect some terracotta and it made sense to just kind of like redo the stream because it was called End Busting or whatever. End City Raiding. Oh, Ocelot. Or whatever it was called. So, you know, people would click on it expecting me to be in the end and I'm not in the end. And this is, you know, a boring task, so I thought why not do it on stream? Yes, that's what I meant. So I need terracotta and I need red sand because I need some smooth red sandstone. I actually have quite a bit at home, but I need some more because I am going to run out, definitely. It's a big build. Very big build. Hello. Here we go. So many sticks. Oh my god, I don't need all these sticks. Okay, Skid could use that. This sand. No, not sand. Teracotta. Pretty sure Skid, who is another member on the SMP. Everybody's in the description, so definitely go check out the SMP and everybody else on it. I think she needs a lot of white terracotta for her terrain because it's got like a pink tint and she is pink. I am orange, if you couldn't tell by my orange base. Everybody on this SMP has their own colour. Hence it's called the Colourful SMP. Spelt with a U, because that is the correct way to spell colour. Sorry, Americans. No, obviously I'm joking. But everybody actually has been using the British spelling, which is crazy. It's completely optional, but everybody's been using the, you know, C-O-L-O-U-R rather than C-O-L-O-R, which is really nice to see, actually. Since this is not a very interesting task, you can make it interesting. You can ask questions like, what's my favourite band? What's your favourite band? Tell me what your favourite band is, or musician, favourite artist. I'm curious. I like talking about music. I make music, actually. You can go listen to my stuff on, not Spotify, don't use Spotify. You can listen to it on Spotify. It is on Spotify, but don't use it. It wasn't me who put it on that platform, and I would have chosen not to if it were me who did that. Like, who dealt with the distribution. Right, how much can we make now? That's a lot. Okay, we need 3 more stacks, and then we can make a nice, even stack of sandstone. I got that a lot faster than I thought. In the stream we did just a moment ago, I put some sugar boxes in the shop. Like, loads, so hopefully diamonds should be rolling in, because everybody could use some shulker boxes. I agree with that comment, that that's just come through, but I can't say that. So, yeah. I agree with that chat, but like I said, I cannot say that because I'll get shadow banned, and I'd rather not because this is income, and like I kind of have to make a living, but I will be. I'm trying to be so careful with my words. I will be as political as I can without risking like my platform being taken away, because I kind of need it to survive, unfortunately. As soon as I'm in a position where like it won't damage me if one thing gets demonetized, then I will be a lot more outspoken, I reckon. I'm quite outspoken on Instagram. You should go follow me on Instagram, because not many people from YouTube actually do, I don't think. I think you're missing out, because you get photos of me, you get photos of the cat, you get photos of Charlie. Face reveal. Not that it was ever hidden, to be honest. Actually, my face is in every one of my videos, because I've got the bit where I talk about channel memberships. I need plain terracotta and I need orange terracotta, but I need more plain because I have no plain, and I do have a bit of orange, but I also need to craft honey terracotta out of honey dye, which is one of the modded dyes that we have on this server, because it is modded, kind of lightly modded, but it is modded nonetheless. I say lightly modded. One of the mods adds like well over 1,000 new blocks, and the other one adds probably a similar, if not more, amount. But it is just like building blocks of like new colors and stuff. It's not like create mod or anything crazy. It is just basically it feels vanilla. It feels vanilla, and we're all a bit upset really that the colored things that the coloured, whatever they're called. What are they called? I'm so sorry. The coloured shelves. We're all a bit upset that the coloured shelves aren't in the game because it's cool. It's very cool. It's going to be so annoying to mine this normal terracotta, like this uncoloured. Can I mine it here? I'll just do it like this, I guess. Oh, there we go. If it gets too dark, if the screen gets if the screen gets too dark, let me know. Why do people keep leaving? It's so sad. Oh, okay, there we go. There's some light. Anyone want to tell me their favourite band? So that I can say, no, they suck. Oh. Let's hope I don't drop any blocks. I want those. I don't want the yellow though. Hopefully I don't pick that up by accident. That'll be annoying. I have OCD, so I'm very bad when it comes to like odd things. The Cure. Yeah, they're good. I guess. I prefer the Smiths. I don't know why it was always... Sorry, I'm trying to tuck my chair in. I don't know why it was like such a competition between the Smiths and the Cure. I don't really think they're that similar, to be honest. They're both whiny men, aren't they? That's not necessarily a bad thing, because they make good music, but yeah. Better than the Smiths. Dangerous territory. I think Robert Smith's principles are better than Morrissey's. But I don't think it's very hard. I don't think it's very difficult to, you know, be a better person than Morrissey. Not to get all moral high groundy. I should have brought bed. I didn't think to bring a bed. He is a better person. I don't think he's a better musician, though. And I don't think he has a better voice. I have so many shulker boxes on me. Because the plan is to get lots and lots of terracotta, but we'll see if I actually can be bothered to do that. Although it's filling up quite fast. Wrong? Okay. Matter of opinion. I really should have brought a bed. It's fine. I'll light this up so you can see. Because I don't know how dark it is for you. Should be fine now, I guess. I don't know why the shaders couldn't see the voxy. It's very strange. That's never happened with that specific one before. Like, the one that I put on has always been quite good for that. But oh well, I guess. My speakers are still whirring. I'm not sure why. It's not as bad, but they're still making noise. What do you want to see from this stream? The one before was quite eventful. Like, we did a lot of end stuff. Also, I trimmed all of my armor, so I'm now fully trimmed. I do have a trim on here as well. Of course. They're all different trims. What animals in Minecraft? Oh no. We'll go snake. Snake, octopus. I don't know why snake. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. No! I'm not sure. I have absolutely no idea. What's barren? What's... Oh, you know what would be kind of cool? If in the end, because we were, you know, talking about end updates in the last stream, if in the end there was like a sand snake type thing. I know it's not sand, but like endstone snake then. Like the Beetlejuice snake that goes in and out. I don't know if it would feel Minecrafty enough. Well, no, because it's supposed to be barren. I really don't know. I have no idea. I think I would want to see another fantasy animal, I think, to be honest. I think that would be fun. The endworm. Yeah. That's what it would be called. That would actually be quite fun because you'd have players running away from the worm. Where did that guy come from? Like June, but for the end. Sure. I'm gonna make sure with this trip that I don't have to come back for a while. I don't want to have to keep getting terracotta, it's annoying. And now that I have loads of shulker boxes, it's fine. I still have loads of shulker shells left, and there are loads in the, my shulker barrel. And obviously loads at the shop. Just have millions. Millions and millions. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be rich with all the diamonds that the other people on the server are gonna give me for the shulker boxes. Hopefully. Big hopefully. That would be very good. The most successful shop on the server. What else should I sell? Because I have so many, like, things free. So many spaces free in the shop. I'll place another torch down for you. I need to get more. What animals would you like to see in Minecraft? I didn't want brown terracotta. It's a shame we can't add data packs to this world because the data pack where you can re-dye already coloured wool terracotta would be good. Some more cool hostile mobs would be good. Is it called a parched? The skeleton, I'm sure I could show you right now actually. If I go over here, there should be some starting to spawn, but the parched are quite cool. Got the husk there obviously. There you go. There's not a parched. I thought, yeah, there. They hit you with arrows of weakness though. Birds! Yes. That would be really good. Wait, let's sleep. Sleep in a bed. My phone's being annoying. There we go. Where was I mining? There. My throat hurts from talking because I've been talking for like over 2 hours straight now because of the stream. So, yeah. That's a shame. But it is what it is. This is the life of a YouTuber, I guess. Sore throats. Okay, good. More light. I don't want to have to keep placing down torches because I'm gonna run out. I have, like, no coal at the moment. I'm running so bad on coal because I've been having to smelt loads of glass. So I have no coal. I do have a lava source renewer thing. You know, the dripstone. But it's not fast enough. And I don't have enough iron to make it worth expanding the lava farm. Is what it is though. Okay, good. I have quite a lot of terracotta at the moment. Not quite enough. I kind of do want to fill all of these shulker boxes. We'll just see. We'll see if I have the energy to do that. Because I'm very tired already. And I only got up a few hours ago. It's actually hard to keep my eyes open. We don't have as many viewers on this stream as the previous one. That's a bit sad, but interact. What do you want to know about me? And who's here? Say hello, who's here? Phone keeps being annoying. I have it up on my phone, the stream, on a different account. It's so warm. I need to put the fan on, but the microphone's gonna hear it. Very annoying. Also, can you hear the Minecraft audio? You should be able to. I think I changed it. I need to remember to change it back though, so that I don't mess up my recording. Like when I, you know, record a video, not a stream. Okay, I'm gonna put the fan on. You tell me if it's too much. If the audio quality is too bad. Can you hear that? Oops. Right, hopefully the fan isn't, like, too bad. I don't want it to be awful. I don't want to be that person whose audio quality is bad. My audio quality at the beginning of the, of YouTube was bad because I didn't understand. I didn't know how to do it. I was a filmmaker, but I didn't specialize in sound. Now I know, and it has actually helped me improve the sound for my films. I say I'm a filmmaker, was a filmmaker. I would love to get back into it, but I just don't have the passion for it anymore. Hopefully that will pick up. Yeah, I thought it would make the mic sound weird. I can turn it off soon, it's just that I was really, like, it was making it hard to breathe because I was just sitting here heating up rapidly. Charlie's messaged me on Instagram, oh my god! How cute. Oh, Charlie's coming in. Hello. Are you okay? Oh, okay. He's opening the window in the bedroom, or has opened. We need to be careful opening windows because the cat comes out. It's very annoying. He will jump. Even though we're high up, he absolutely will jump if given the opportunity. So we have to keep the windows shut. We might get some form of like mesh to put over the windows, but we don't really have the money to just kind of do that at the moment. But it is what it is. By the way, channel memberships at the moment are 100% free for the first month, and you can cancel anytime. So you could literally get that membership, watch all the exclusive videos for members, and then cancel your membership all within a day if you wanted to. Just to remind you, because I think it's a good deal. You've then suddenly got access to a bunch of new videos. Okay, there is one shulker box full. Now onto another. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, we'll get there. My arm is hurting from the angle that I'm playing at, but it is what it is. At least my thumb isn't hurting because I shift with my thumb. I don't know why that's such a big deal to people. People get so funny when Mumbo does it. I don't understand. It's comfortable. Ish. It's no less comfortable than shifting with your pinky. Three people watching. I keep dropping views. It's not as interesting as the end one, I guess. Mentally deranged behavior. I think not. I don't think so. If this is what gets people. So I shift with my thumb, and if I want to jump while shifting, my index finger goes to the spacebar. With my thumb still on shift. I don't think it's that weird. And it is slightly uncomfortable sometimes, but I don't think it's that weird. I need to be better at getting food. Charlie, can I use your cows? If I breed them and, like, kill them myself and stuff and give you food, can I please use them occasionally? Maybe I should trade with some villagers at some point to get some golden carrots. Is that question mark and exclamation mark for the, thank you, Charlie, for the shifting and jumping? I didn't know you said I could. I forgot. I need to stop getting the orange. I don't need so much orange. I'll finish this stack, and then I'll just focus on the main one. Like, the main one. You know what I mean? Uncolored. There it is. It's not that weird. I promise it's not that weird. It's not. It's just the way I do it. I don't know why. That's just what happened naturally the first time I played Minecraft, and then it stuck. What do I use for WASD? Let's find out. Oh my god, my pinky. No. My ring finger and my index. No. Oh my god, what do I use? Yeah, my ring finger and my middle finger. That's what I use. It's not crazy, it's not. It's not. It's what's comfortable. Enough, comfortable enough. I don't like toggle shift. I hate it. It will kill me. Because I forget I have it on and then I mess up. Sideways, yeah. My hand's sideways, like Etho's mouse, but it's my hand on the keyboard. It's not ideal, but it works. I'm so glad I put efficiency on this pickaxe. Oh my god! You! Mesa cat! It looks like a mesa. Do you want me to turn the fan off? Is the audio, like, distractingly bad because of the fan? Because I can turn it off. Let's go sleep again. Where's the village? There's the village. Are you sure the audio is fine? I don't want to keep doing that. You can hear it slightly, okay. Well, if it gets too bad, just say. don't know where that zombie is. Down here. Oh, bye. Could probably use the gunpowder, but oh well. Okay, no, I have to kill it. I guess I'll pick up the gunpowder, because I don't have any, and I can always use rockets. Ooh, carrot. This fan is nice. It's still too hot, but it's nice. It's 8:30! Why is it this warm? God. What is the temperature? I don't think it's actually that hot. It just feels really hot. Oh. Oops. Okay, it's actually time to put some stuff away, I guess. Every time I come to the mesa, I usually get some cactus because I don't have a cactus farm just yet, and I obviously need it for the glass shop. But I think I have quite a bit at home, and you need 8 pieces for a whole stack of glass. So I think I'll be fine. There's not much cactus left in this mesa, but I think there are more deserts, more mesas fairly close by, and obviously we can fly anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This is where the axolotl race happened. That's Gamora's and that's mine. Race to the blue axolotl. Go watch that episode if you haven't. It was very fun. Riveting content, sitting there breeding axolotls so you can get the blue one first. Those of you who know the answer, who do you think won? Who do you think won the race? No, those of you who don't know the answer is what I meant to say. Silly me. We both ended up with a blue one, but who got it first? That front door is so loud. I say front door, it's the neighbour's door, but it's really loud. I'm hoping this is going to be more than enough terracotta that I'm not going to need to come back for ages. 2 streams in one day? Hello. Yes, people are joining back. I wanted to continue streaming, but I didn't know I was going to when I ended the other stream. But I thought, since I'm going to be, you know, not end busting, and the stream title and thumbnail says I'm going to, I may as well just kind of redo it, refresh it. Because otherwise people will... Yeah, no spoilers for the race. Because otherwise people will click on it thinking I'm doing something in the end, and then I'm not doing something in the end, and they'll click off. Which is a shame. I don't like it when people click off. It's so mean. I'm not that boring. Also, I do have the fan going, so the audio is not amazing right now. What race? The blue axolotl race, to see who got it first, me or Gamora. Because I'm right next to the things. You can see... No, you can't. Where? There. The stream that I just did somehow got 56 views, like, while it was live, which is crazy. I know 56 isn't a big number, I know, but, I mean, 56 people watching you live at one point, that's a bit scary. When I was in a band, we had some quite big crowds when we performed. It was fun. I really miss gigging. And I do have my friend here because I moved house a while ago, but I'm not in the area now that I was when I was in the other band, but I left that band way before I moved house. So what, you know, I didn't leave because I moved house. 56 is a lot. And yeah, I have a friend here who's a singer, and we met because of band stuff. But we need, you know, a guitarist, and we need a drummer. It'll be very fun when we get them, but, you know, just getting them is quite tricky. I was in a band. I still technically am, we just haven't done anything yet, and it's only me and the singer for now. We had a guitarist, but, you know, musical differences in it. I play bass guitar. And in my old band, actually, we ended up opening for the Hoosiers, quite a big band. Scouting for Girls were also there, but they were like the day before because it was a festival. So we were next on stage after them, basically. And yeah, and 3 songs, excuse you. I have 3 songs out because I play bass on Room 13's Snake Eyes. Because I wrote the bass line. But the other songs I have out that are under my name, not a band name, I did with a great friend Lucas Hardy. And those ones I, like, didn't just write the bass line, like, we wrote the whole songs together. Where are the songs? On Spotify and Amazon Music and all streaming services. Actually, on my film account, my film YouTube account, I have music videos, which is quite cool, for Barricade, which is the first one. Oh, it's just under my name, Elin Starkey, and Lucas Hardy. Hang on, okay. So we've got Jinx, which is the second one, Lucas Hardy, and me. And then we have Barricade by Lucas Hardy and me. There we go. That's how you find them. I prefer to use Amazon Music because it's slightly more ethical than Spotify. But yeah, the music video for Barricade was really fun because I made a stop motion. I like stayed up really late every night for a week straight. I wanted to get the head. Yeah, stayed up quite late every night because I was enjoying it. I was really enjoying it, doing stop motion. So we got little Barricade. That's the guy's name. There's a little guy in the video. His name's Barry Cade. And he's dancing around, having fun, having a blast, having the time of his life. They're kind of rocky. And the third one is... There's no point you listening to the third one because they didn't sync up my bass very well. So my bass in the song is out of time and it sounds rubbish. So it's a good song, it's just I don't really want my name massively associated with it. And I sent the tracks separate. You know, I sent my bass separate, so it is them who messed up putting it. They put it like half a beat early, so then it doesn't line up. It's very annoying. Lego stop motion is fun. Yeah, stop motion is great. Hey, we're filling these shulkers fast. I might have to start using the other pickaxe soon though. And I want to go sleep again. I really do like making songs. I wish I still lived close to Lucas so that we could make more music together, but I live quite far away. Ah, so rude. I live quite far away, so yeah, we can't really, there's not really much we can do. Can I get the head? It's such a low chance. Okay, yeah, thought so. We basically just did it in like a home studio, his home studio, which was very fun. It felt very nice because obviously I say obviously, you don't know, we're friends, so it was very nice to just kind of sit around basically gossiping about some people in the local music scene and writing. It was fun. It was really good. I think we wrote Barricade over 2 sessions, and then Jinx was also over 2 sessions. But Barricade we recorded immediately. We recorded as we wrote it, and Jinx we did like demo recordings as we wrote. In fact, Jinx was over 3 sessions because we wrote it in 1 session, recorded the bass and guitar in another session, and then I went back to his house and we recorded both my vocals and his vocals. Because I sing on Jinx. I am technically a trained singer, but that doesn't mean I'm good, and I don't want to like sing live or anything. I'll sing in the studio, but probably not lead. I don't want the sticks. A lot of lore drops in this stream. Well, I actually, when I went to record the vocals for Jinx at, oh, was it? No, I think it was when I went to record the bass for Jinx at Lucas's house. I stopped off first at an old friend's house to talk about a film we were making together, who is an old actor in Doctor Who. His name's John Levine, and that film that we made together is out now on YouTube. Came out in November. It's coming up to a year ago that we filmed it. Yeah, it had been delayed years due to like multiple different reasons. So we finally managed to do it. It was very nice. It was very fun. I called him the other day actually. We spoke. We speak like every few weeks. Should speak more. I should go see him again. But yeah, I live far away, so I can't. But that's I guess another lore drop. That before I went to record that, I went to this, you know, famous actor's house. He showed me this photo, right, from when he lived in Hollywood, because he lived there for 20 years. He showed me this photo of he and this guy with really, you know, big curly hair. And he said that he swears that I like this guy. Basically, John must think that I do make films. John must think that I like know nothing about anything in the nicest way possible. Because he said, yeah, and this guy, he was a friend of mine, and we knew each other quite well. His stage name, he's called Weird Al. How strange is that? And I was like, yeah, I know who that is. Obviously, I know who Weird Al is. He's really nice. I do like John. He's just, I think because I'm 20, he thinks that I don't really know much about music and stuff. And he was saying, my favourite bank, John Levine, yeah. And he thinks that, like, I've known him since I was, like, 6, which is mad. But we didn't speak for years because I lost the contact, because I stopped talking to my dad, and because I was 6, I didn't have a phone, so I didn't have, like, personal contact to John Levine. And so yeah, I lost contact, and then it came to making this film, and like I wrote this role that was perfect for John. He didn't end up doing it he really wanted to, but for, you know, private reasons he couldn't. But he did recommend somebody he knew who ended up doing the role instead. And actually, Ollie, who was Orange in the Colourful SMP Season 1, he's actually in that film as well. He's the other actor. But yeah, I wrote this script, and I really wanted to do it, and I couldn't imagine anybody in the role other than John Levine. So I messaged him on Facebook and was like, I don't know if you remember me, but, you know, here's the photo, and of us when I was 6, and here's how you know me, here's how we met. And then his representative, because he doesn't use social, he doesn't have like a phone either. He you know, he has a landline. I mean, he doesn't have a mobile. So his representative got back to me and said, I'll pass this on to, oh, lag. He said, I'll pass this on to John. And then he did, and then I got a call. I did have John's number still. Like, I did have his phone number. It's just because it had been so long, I didn't want to call him because it's just, I don't know, it's a bit inappropriate, really. He did remember who I was anyway, and he was very excited. He was very, very excitable to speak to me again, because he's a creative and he likes talking to other creatives, and he was so excited about this role. It is a shame that he wasn't able to do it in the end, but he was a consultant and a producer on the film, so it was fun. It was, you know, it was worth it. It was good. We really enjoyed making it and the whole process, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to go see him soon. But it's just so expensive to get there, like to get basically home, because I mean, this is home, but you know, I mean, like where we moved from, it's so expensive to get there, even though it's like an hour-ish train, nearly 2 hours on the train. It's not that far, but train prices are so expensive because they're privatized in this country. Which is a shame. It means that I can't go back and visit family. It's my mum's birthday in 2 days and I can't go. I literally haven't seen my mum since we moved out because it's too expensive to go visit, and we can't, like, I'm losing money every month because I just don't, there's not enough income, so I can't really go. I'm almost out of savings. We can't go see her. And we moved out in September, beginning, like middle end-ish of September. So it's been a while. Yeah, her birthday's soon. And she hasn't come up for various reasons. Calm down, sorry. We're actually south of her now. Yeah, I do hope I'll go see John soon, but it's kind of too hot to do anything. Nobody's coping well in the heat. Yeah, privatization is ridiculous. Especially when it's, you know, I'd argue public transport is a basic need. It is such a shame, but oh well. I had an awful experience with trains. I'll tell her happy early birthday. We had like awful experience with trains in March, and it literally, in the last few weeks, they've finally resolved, and of a £57 train ticket for both me and Charlie, they refunded, in quotes, they gave vouchers for £14.50. Which is atrocious. And by the way, we were delayed so much that we almost missed the show that I'd been trying to get tickets for over a year, because they're really, really bad with accessible seats. You know, with basically, right, I had to threaten a discrimination suit, to get the tickets, because they just weren't, they wanted to charge me more than double the price of a regular ticket just because I have a disability. Which is mad! That's so crazy. So I said, well, that sounds like discrimination, so I think you should give me the tickets. And they finally did. And they said, they were like, oh, well, we actually have this new thing. Like, we have this new thing that's never been utilized before, where we can actually offer you a ticket. But just to make it clear, I wasn't saying because I have a disability, give me cheaper tickets. They were offering age range tickets. This might give away what the show is. They were giving age range tickets. Yeah, $14.50 only. Stupid. They were giving age range tickets. And me and Charlie are in that age range, and they're £35, whereas an accessible seat is £77.50. Right, crazy. And I said, I want age range tickets, but there's no option to buy them in the accessible area, so I'm emailing, can I please have them? And they said no. And I said, why? And they said, because they're dance floor tickets. And I said, I would love to go on the dance floor, but I physically cannot do that, you know, depending on the day. And I'm not going to know until the day happens if I'm going to be able to be on the dance floor. So, like, what can you do? And they were so stubborn. They were saying, yeah, but it's dance floor only. And I was saying, but I'm in the age range to access cheaper tickets. So, like, please do something, because you can't make me pay more money just because I have a disability and will need a seat. Finally, after so much back and forth, they got me the tickets and they let me buy them. And then when it came to actually going to the thing, the trains were delayed so much that we almost missed the whole show, right? Stupid, we almost missed the show. And then on the way back, we got stuck in an unknown place, somewhere we hadn't been ever. We didn't even know existed. Basically, we got stuck in the middle of nowhere. And we had to basically just wait in the cold, standing. I didn't have a cane at that point. I bought it that night because I'd been thinking about it for a while, and that just solidified that I need one. They left us standing in the cold for literally hours. I missed, because we were so late, I couldn't take my medication on time. And it was really packed, and it was so difficult to get a seat. And there, on the platform, there were no seats. Oh, the towel has just fallen down from the window, Charlie. Are you able to put it back up, please? But yeah, it was ridiculous. And then because of that, I then, for the next few days, was completely wiped out due to the, you know, post-exertion malaise. Basically, the, like, fatigue that comes after overexerting your body when you have a chronic illness. It was so stupid, so dumb. And I was saying to them, this is really not acceptable. And because I was delayed this many, you know, multiple hours, I'm entitled to this refund, and refunding part of the ticket of the show, like the show ticket. But they just kept refusing. It was so stupid. I'm just bored of fighting. I don't know how that came up, but yeah. $77.50 for accessible tickets is so stupid. It's the ABBA Voyage show. I don't care outing them. It's the ABBA Voyage show. Thank you, Charlie. It's not really outing them because so many people have complained about their accessibility or lack of. It's so bad. And remember, by the way, that one of the only guaranteed things in life is disability. If you don't become disabled, it's because you've died first. Like, if you don't live old enough to become disabled, you've died first. So, you know, we all need to be fighting for disability rights and advocating, because it will happen to all of us. And if it doesn't happen to you personally, you will know somebody who either is or becomes disabled. Also, right, you could... I fell out of bed the other day for the first time in my life, and I smacked my head on the table. That could have disabled me. That could have paralyzed me if I'd have hurt my neck. And then I'm, you know, really disabled for life. I am disabled for life, but you get what I mean. Like, I'm then paralyzed for life, or whatever it is. Anybody could become disabled at any moment. You can walk out your house, get hit by a car that drives on the pavement. It's happened. So it's like mind-boggling to me that some people are so bad about disability. Like, some people genuinely think that we should euthanize disabled people, and I don't get it. I don't get it, because not only is that all of us, but also disabled people bring so much value into society. It's so stupid. Silly. I don't understand it. I don't. But I suppose that's a rant for another time, I guess. Because, I don't know, it's my stream, I can say what I want, but yeah, I think it's silly. I think it's silly that people are so intolerant, because it will be you one day. That's the thing, and that's not a threat. It's a fact. It's not at all a threat. It's just, it will happen, whether you like it or not. Train companies are awful. It is as if it's a crime to be disabled. You must have heard of the disability tax, which is basically, it's obviously not a real tax, but it's essentially the idea that it costs, so on average, in this country anyway, it costs about £1,000 extra a month to be disabled, because you need extra accessibility things like, you know, mobility aids, you need more expensive transport, like if you can't get a train for whatever reason, you'll need to get a taxi or an Uber, or you need to get to hospital appointments. It's just basically the idea that being disabled costs more money. Unfortunately, if you had Alzheimer's, you probably are not eligible to voluntarily like go for euthanasia, depending on how far along you are. I feel very passionately about it. But I need to be careful what I say. I'm going to turn the fan off so the audio quality is a bit better. There you go. I personally feel very passionate about it. I think my body, my choice. But yeah, I think honestly, if you had Alzheimer's, if you weren't incredibly early, therefore, you know, too early to opt for it, you won't be considered sound of mind, and you won't be allowed to make that decision, because you have to have fully informed consent, which is kind of the problem with that. You've also got the issue of, because it's only legal in some countries, and by the way, Dignitas costs 10,000 euros, I think. Basically, it's a lot. It costs that much just for the euthanasia itself, you know, before all the travel to Switzerland, which is a very expensive country. It then kind of, I suppose it would count as disability tax, what I'm talking about. It then makes it only an option for the elite and for the rich, which is just not fair, because everybody deserves the right to die. Everybody deserves their dignity. I just don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair that something like that is only for rich people, essentially. Or, you know, people who skip meals saving up for it. I don't think it's fair. I think everybody should have that choice. As long as there's a way that it's implemented that it's obviously completely your own choice. Same with the A word that I can't say. About fetuses. I think it needs to be completely your choice, and I don't think that anybody should question you on that. I don't really want to get into that debate though, but I don't know. I just think, like, I absolutely could not, if I could even get pregnant. That is like, because it doesn't look like I can. It looks like I will definitely have fertility issues, but I'm not trying, so I don't know 100%. And that, actually no, if I have PMOS, yeah, I definitely have fertility issues. They're just holding off on like saying that yet, because they need to further test. Basically, I'm finally, after 6 years of begging the doctors, I'm finally starting to have tests done for my period issues. By the way, I don't care that this is TMI. It's a normal part of life. Also, my body doesn't need a trigger warning. You know, that's my life. Literally bleeding for 5 weeks straight was my first period. When I was 14, it was so bad. It was so bad. It was right at the beginning of lockdown. So it was, we didn't have any period products in the house, because my mum has the coil, which for the Americans is an IUD, so she doesn't have a period. So no period products. She obviously, when I started, went out and bought some, obviously. But yeah, it was bad. Bleeding for 5 weeks straight, and then that's basically a common theme, bleeding for weeks and weeks and weeks at a time. And then the pain started with like months in between, by the way, like big gaps. Sometimes it was big gaps, sometimes it was literally a few days. I remember once I bled for 17 days, I stopped for 3 days, and then I continued for another 20 days. and the pain, oh my god, the pain, it makes me throw up. It makes me nearly faint. It immobilizes me. It is so bad. Like, it's, oh my god, it's really awful. And I get really warm as well, like basically fever. It is so bad. Sorry, my phone, there you go. It's ridiculous. Finally, they're investigating because they told me it was normal, by the way. The reason they didn't investigate for 6 years is because they said, oh, that's normal. No, it's not. No, it's not. You don't bleed for 5 weeks. That's not normal. And that pain is absolutely not normal. So they finally did a test. The hormone test showed PCOS, which is now called PMOS. But my symptoms align more with endometriosis, so it looks like I might have both. But I'm waiting on a referral to gynecology so that they can cut me open, but that's not going to happen for a very long time. They've messed around with my referral. There's a new referral system being implemented in October, right? Multiple months from now. And they've, for some reason, used that new system on me, saying that that's what they have to do. But the problem is, that is then delaying me even further. Now, if I were to get a referral today, I would then be waiting about 18 months for an appointment to discuss whether or not a laparoscopy, a diagnostic laparoscopy, is the right decision, which it is. Look at that. It definitely is the right decision, because I need opening up, investigating, because you can't see endometriosis very well on a oh gosh. Oh, how cool is that? Oh, that's cool. You can't really see endometriosis that well on an ultrasound, especially as I will not have an internal ultrasound. I cannot do that. Yes, NHS, because it is too expensive to go private. However, my granddad has been offering private consultations and stuff, so we are thinking about that, because it might be an option. But the thing is, private doesn't mean better care. It actually, factually, like statistically, it means worse care, but it does mean faster. So yeah, if I get a referral today through the NHS, I'll wait 18 months for basically a meeting where they'll say, do you really need the surgery? Do you really need it? And I'll be saying, yes, I do. Also, I'm not going on birth control. It's not an option. Birth control is why I have my chronic illnesses that aren't uterus related. So I will not be doing that again. It also just didn't work. I want to find the problem. I don't want to just put a plaster on it, put a band-aid on it, if you will. And then after that consultation, that I'll then have to wait ages for them to decide whether or not I deserve a diagnostic laparoscopy. The answer will probably be no, so I'll have to go through that process again. And then once if they finally decide that I deserve to, you know, have my illness treated, then I'll have to wait probably about a year and a half for the surgery itself. And then after that, I'll have to wait ages for them to actually start any form of treatment, if they do at all, because usually for endometriosis, they just give you birth control, which is stupid, because that's not treating the problem, it's masking the symptoms. That's silly. I don't want to mask the symptoms, because if you mask the symptoms, it still, like, grows. It still grows, and then it will get worse, and I might have to have organs removed, because, you know, endometriosis glues your organs together. And obviously it's not guaranteed that I have endometriosis, it's just that my symptoms align so well with it, and if I have PCOS, PMOS, it would make a lot of sense. And because I have other inflammatory chronic conditions, it is some crazy wait time, it's stupid. Kitty pics. I'll more than 3 years probably, but the thing is, this is average wait time, so it might be faster. But yeah, it is a stupid thing. I'll reply to Skiddle in literally just a moment. never mind, don't know what I was saying. I'll reply to Skittle while somebody reminds me what I was saying. Oh yeah, because I already have inflammatory health conditions, it is extremely likely that I have endometriosis or adenomyosis as well, because those are inflammatory conditions and they're in the same place that I have the other inflammatory conditions, so it does make sense. So that's why I think I have it. I'm not self-diagnosing, I'm just saying my symptoms align very well and it is very likely that I have it. That is why I'm pushing for a laparoscopy, because even if it is just PMOS or PCOS, they haven't found it on the ultrasound, so they need to see it in person, see how bad it is, because obviously I could have a really big cyst, or, you know, could be worse than that. I do have a history of reproductive cancer on both maternal and paternal sides, so I really hope they hurry up, because it's in my blood for cancer to develop, and I'm at heightened risk of cancer in other places in my body due to other chronic illnesses, which is so much fun. I don't care that that's spelled wrong. You spend infinite money to make processes go faster. It's silly. Sounds like healthcare sucks everywhere. Yes and no, because I've always said this and I stand by it. I know I complain about wait times, but I stand by this. I would rather ridiculous wait times, but it's free, or just, you know, just comes out of taxes, than spend so much money for probably similar wait times, not adequate care, and just like I'd be in so much debt. I would not be able to afford my medication every month. I wouldn't be able to afford treatment. I wouldn't be able to afford the consultations. I'd just have to suffer. It's silly. It's a silly symptom. That's not what I meant. You know, it's a system. It's a silly system. It just isn't fair. My other chronic illness that, like, I have multiple, but like the main big bad one, because they dismissed that for so many years, it then got so bad that when I finally, you know, got the courage to go back to the doctor, because it really was awful. I don't really want to talk about the symptoms, but like, think about probably the worst thing that can happen to your body that happened all the time, every day. It was awful, and so much pain. I was rushed through all of the diagnoses processes because they thought it was cancer, because the inflammation was so high, and it was really bad. Basically, for urgent patients, there's a 1 month wait for the diagnostic procedure. I got it within 2 working days, I think. So yeah, because I was told on Thursday that I had it after very quick review, and on the Monday I had it done, and they diagnosed then and there. So it was bad, and that's because they let it get so bad for years, because they told me it was normal. These symptoms are not normal, absolutely not. It's silly. I'm not feeling much better. I do have, finally, I had a doctor who listened, because I had to make a complaint about the doctor that I saw here when we moved, and a few weeks ago I had an appointment with a different doctor, and so now it's been noted on my record that I need to see that doctor and not the other doctor, because the other doctor messed up my medication doses because he's arrogant. It was ego. And then it's basically, he told me you can half your medication dose because your weight is too low to be on this dose of medication. So I thought, oh right, yeah, that makes sense. That sounds right. I don't really want to half my dose because it's not working as is. So if I half it, my bad symptoms are going to come back. But I did. And then I saw him 3 weeks later, And he said, why have you halved your dose? And I said, because you told me to. And he said, no, I didn't. I never said that. I don't remember telling you that. And he got all angry at me. And oh my God, it was so dumb. So I messed up my dose of medication that then made me sick. And he berated me because he couldn't remember telling me that he'd, like, doctors sometimes. Thank you everybody for listening patiently to this massive, like, health rant. Oh my God. Getting gaslit by your doctor is diabolical. I don't mean to make this a gender war, but unfortunately, probably most women will have this, this thing. Charlie's been messed around a little bit, but not that bad. It's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Because I could literally die, but they don't care. They literally don't care. It's silly. It's really silly. But luckily, I should be on a waiting list for a referral to gynecology. So at the very least, that will subside. Because I'm not on any medication for that at all. Because there isn't medication for that. But also, I'm not going on birth control. And like, they just, it's so silly. But yeah, genuinely, every few weeks or every few months, whenever it is that I get the period, it's silly. It's silly pain. Wipes me out. This is why I schedule videos so far in advance, because I will be wiped out for a few days and I will not be able to sit. I can't even sit at my computer and edit or play Minecraft. I can't see straight. I can't eat anything because I throw it up. It's bad. It's really, really bad. Like, I can't even describe the pain. A lot of people with endometriosis say it's worse than childbirth. So if I do have endometriosis, then there you go. It's like one of the most painful conditions to live with. I do think it's that because PMOS, doesn't have that amount of pain as a symptom. It has pain, but not to the level of, you know, basically passing out and throwing up and stuff. It's so bad. But also, like I said, because I have other inflammatory diseases, it would make a lot of sense. It's so bad. Yeah, the doctors around here just for some reason are especially bad, and so many people in the area as well have told me that the doctors around here are particularly bad. So it's silly, it's unfair because people are gonna die. It's just so stupid. But there's not much we can do other than wait and just hope for the best. My numbers keep fluctuating. I think people are coming in expecting like Minecraft, and then I'm talking about my uterus and they're like, oh nope, don't want to listen to that. I don't want to hear about women's problems. I want it known though that period issues are not a women's issue anymore. Obviously they never were, but people weren't able to come out. And also we know more about intersex people. But because it's predominantly women, the system is very, very sexist, unfortunately. So it kind of is a women's issue, but kind of not. Can't handle the stream now. It's just such a shame, like, the state of healthcare. It's just so sad, because why do I not deserve adequate medical care when I'm immobilized for that long so regularly? Like, if I wasn't already basically, you know, signed off work sick because of other illnesses, I wouldn't be able to be signed off sick for this one because I don't have a diagnosis. It's just not fair. It's silly. And then whenever I would call, because I had a retail job, whenever I would call in, say, oh, I can't come in, I'm on my period. It's just met with immediate, what do you mean you're on your period? Why does that stop you from coming in? That's so silly. That's such a silly reason. It's like, yeah, but like I need to go throw up. And it's, if I can talk on my period, it's a miracle. I'm sure Charlie can attest. My vocalization is not great. It's really bad. We had to call an ambulance last time or the time before last that I was on a period, because it was bad, and we were waiting from 5 p.m. to 3 a.m. and then we had to call them back and say just cancel the ambulance because I want to go to bed and you're not going to do anything for me anyway. So yeah, they're just gonna call me drug seeking and, you know, just say, which, like, I am, because I want pain medication, but they're gonna see that as a bad thing. And luckily I got a really good GP when I spoke to about this, because I was quite forceful. I was basically like, you need to do something because this is not normal, it's not good. And she prescribed me codeine, so next time I'm in that amount of pain I can try codeine. I think it's going to make me sick because I've tried my mum's cocodamol, and it makes me really sick, but paracetamol makes me sick and I can't have ibuprofen. So I think, honestly, I think it might be the paracetamol that makes me ill in cocodamol, so hopefully the codeine is fine. It's not a very large dose because obviously it's very addictive, but we'll just see. We'll see if it works. I hope it does. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Yeah, life is in their hands. It's so dumb. Don't even get me started on mental health care. Like, oh, we've had so many issues recently. It's been really, really bad. Because I requested my files, and they took an illegal amount of time to get them back to me, and they just stopped responding to any emails. And then, I had to basically tell them, I had to threaten being in crisis, essentially. I had to say, like, I'm in crisis, you need to get back to me, because this is stupid. And I needed my files, I needed my medical files for the government, by the way. And there's a deadline, and I've missed that deadline. And it's so upsetting, because I've now lost so much money that I really desperately need, and I'm entitled to. But I have to wait months and months and months now for, like, a reconsideration for the, you know, it's like a benefit thing. And then eventually they got back, and I was on this call with this woman from the company, and she was supposed to do it by the end of last week, because this call was on Tuesday. She was gonna write up a letter, basically, about my, you know, the state of my mental health, to help me. She's not really allowed to do that, just to let you know. She was just panicking because not only did they send the files in an illegal amount of time, which has got them in enough trouble, but they ignored my emails, which has got them in even more trouble, and the files in the medical records is the wrong information. It doesn't... It's the wrong information. It says I have conditions that I don't have. It doesn't talk about the diagnoses that they gave me, and then she tried to tell me, but we don't diagnose, but I was literally denied counselling on the basis that I have PTSD, and I kept saying to them, I don't think I have PTSD, I think I have CPTSD, and they kept saying, well, we can't give you counselling because of PTSD, and I said, can you please give me a formal diagnosis then of PTSD? And they just wouldn't. They just wouldn't at all. They just refused. And now they're saying, but we don't give diagnoses. That a psychiatrist has to do that. There were psychiatrists on the team. I know for a fact they were, because they told me. They would literally say to me, the therapist would say to me, I'm speaking to the psychiatrist about you to see what we can do. And then they cancelled my referral. That it took a lot of courage to try and get help, right? It took 10 years, and then finally got the referral. High priority patient, had to wait 7 months just for a callback, and then finally started treatment 4 or 5 months later. It was awful, because they just wouldn't really listen. And then, yeah, just cancelled my referral just like that. Because I was, like, picking them up on stuff that they should be doing. It's silly. It's so silly. It just really isn't fair. Such a stupid system. I can't go into like too much detail, obviously, because it's personal, but it's just not fair. But also, like, I don't understand how they can conscience operating like this, because they're working with people who are, you know, going to kill themselves. It's silly. It's weird. It's weird that they're okay behaving this way, knowing that it's having such an effect on people. I enjoy talking about this, but I do worry that I'm just gonna get, like, banned. Demonetized. Out of the YouTube partnership program. It's silly. It really is silly. I should be able to talk about this, but I guess not. I'm not surprised how disorganized they are, and that case of the old guy, that's so sad. It just isn't fair, the way people are treated in healthcare. It's crazy. I remember, right, when I went in for my diagnostic procedure, for my, you know, the big bad chronic illness, I really didn't want to do it. Really didn't want to do it. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. Bordering on traumatic, I would say, because it was genuinely, it was so bad. I don't want to say why. And it was very painful because the sedation didn't work. They were supposed to give me another form of sedation, the gas and air, but they didn't. And they didn't tell me why. And when I was on the table, right, having the procedure done, there was a nurse talking to me, and she said to me, remember, I've been referred to this emergency diagnostic procedure because my results were so bad that the doctor had literally just read out. She was asking me about it, and she said, Are you self-diagnosed? Are you diagnosed from YouTube? And I said, no, I've been sent here by the doctor. And in this country, you can only get a referral like that if a GP has sent it. So I couldn't even if I was self-diagnosed from YouTube, which is weird, bizarre, I would not be able to be on that table getting that procedure. Like, I can't do it myself. I have to be referred by a GP, by a doctor, who's evaluated me after I've had multiple tests. So, you know, her question was insulting, and then immediately the screen showed the problem. It showed that it's time to take my medication. It showed the problem on screen, and I was absolutely correct in what I thought was, I wasn't self-diagnosed. I'd been told that there were some possible things that I had, and I pinpointed one of them and went, okay, well, it's that one then. Like, I'm telling you now, this is the one I have out of these possible options, and then I was right. And I hope she felt bad. I hope she felt bad because I was already so nervous, and they had to stop the procedure early and not finish it because I was crying too much. Because it was that bad. It was horrible. And in my notes it said, procedure stopped early, patient crying uncontrollably. Because it was really that bad. So I had that experience, and she was saying, oh, are you self-diagnosed from YouTube? Oh my god. If I wasn't slightly high on the sedation, I would have been really nasty by accident, and then I would have felt very bad. No thank you, Charlie. No dink. Then I would have felt really bad. But I think it's deserved. I think if you speak to a patient like that, it's so, like, oh my god, you deserve anything they say to you. Because you can't treat people like that. And even if I wasn't nervous, you don't say that to me, because it's, how would I, if I'm there getting the procedure done How would I be self-diagnosed? So stupid! So stupid. Also, I had a really bad case of it. Like, it was really severe. So I just couldn't believe a nurse said that to me. The rest of the nurses, other than one, were really, really nice because they could. I was crying. It was really bad. I was really, really bad. Really nervous. It was absolutely horrible, and Charlie couldn't even be there with me because it was a women's ward, so he waited in the waiting room. Oh, it was bad. But yeah, they were all really nice, and one of the nurses, right, I have really easy veins to draw blood from because I'm underweight, so you can see my veins really, really well. Like, I'm so easy. I must be a dream. I have so many blood tests. I must be a dream for it. And this woman, she couldn't draw my blood, and she said, God, you've got really difficult veins. And I said, oh, I've always been told that I'm really easy to get blood from, because I was nervous and it didn't enter my brain that that was inappropriate to say. And then she just like huffed and continued what she was doing, and she was getting me to like ball my hand into a fist and stuff, like basically keep pumping the blood, and angle it down so she could get to it. And then, proving that I'm easy to draw blood from, she stuck the needle in and immediately said, like, called out to the other nurses, gauze, get me gauze, I need gauze. Because she blood everywhere. She got me to pump my veins. She got me to pump the blood so that it was easier to draw, and then it went everywhere. She spilled my blood everywhere. I was already nervous. Luckily, I don't care about blood or anything. Luckily, I was completely fine. But if like I were funny about blood tests and things going in my veins and stuff, that would have spiraled me, I think. Like, I just couldn't believe that. Again, it's an ego thing, because she needed to prove a point that I was difficult to draw blood from, and then just spilt my blood everywhere. Like, oh my god. And by the way, she wasn't even supposed to be drawing blood, just to let you know. She was just putting a needle in my arm. So, thinking about it, I don't know why she got me to pump my veins. She wasn't taking blood. She was putting basically, she was putting, like, the IV in my arm, ready for the sedation to be connected later on. It was weird. It was a weird situation. But, like I said, everybody else was really nice. And I was talking about the films that I make and stuff, and they were all asking about it. It was nice. It was really good. Also, I just want it known that the nicest, kindest people there, you know, the people who put me at ease when I was in such a horrible situation. Also, remember that it looked like they were going to find cancer. The best people there were immigrants. Just saying. So, I that's another thing that's crazy to me, anti-immigration, but like I said, I don't really want to get demonetized for stating an opinion. Your vein exploded. Oh my god. I know you don't mean literally exploded, but that doesn't sound very nice. Some people just shouldn't be in the medical field, to be completely honest. I remember me and Charlie, we always get our blood tests done by the same woman. Just coincidence. And she's really good. She's also really, really friendly. But one time, for both of us, separate times, we bruised really bad for ages afterwards. Just by accident. And she's not an example of one of the people who shouldn't be in the industry, because like I said, she's really nice. She is good at her job. She's really, really quick. It was just, you know, a freak occurrence both times. Just coincidence that it happened to both of us. But yeah, massive, disgusting looking bruises for ages. I think blood tests are quite, like, difficult, because they're just, I don't know, it seems like it's such an easy thing to mess up. And veins, I'd be so scared of like getting the wrong thing or something. I know they're trained, but you know, trained doesn't mean good at job. I would say I don't usually talk this much about my health, but I do. I just don't really put it in videos because people get really funny about chronic illnesses. Like, oh, just do yoga, just exercise more, just do this, just do that. It's like, if that worked, it wouldn't be a chronic, i.e. permanent illness. But some people are just nasty, in all honesty. Some people are just not very nice. Oh. Inventory full. That's crazy, we're nearly done. Nearly fully filled the inventory. I want to talk more about health, but I don't know what else to say. It's such an easy thing to talk about. Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, do yoga, like as if that worked. Just get better. That is essentially what they're saying. I also really hate it. I have people say to me, like, why don't you just have children? Like, have children. If I wanted children, I absolutely could not right now, both financially and health-wise. It would be awful. Get well soon. When my granddad was on his deathbed, I was 7, and I wrote him a get well soon card because I didn't understand. I don't think he was of the mind to actually register what was happening though. My throat hurts from talking. It's fun though, I do like streaming. 2 in 1 day is crazy, especially how long? Oh, let's see. I can't see. 1.5 hours already. The thought that counts. I remember, so me and Charlie met at work, and I was talking to a colleague, and she was saying, why didn't you have children? And I said, we don't want children. And she was saying, but children are such a blessing. Why don't, like, just have them? Why would you not have them? And I said, because we don't want them. We don't want children. That's just not in our plan. Obviously, you know, plans change, but right now we don't want children. We're both way too young anyway. And usually, right? Usually this shuts people up, but it didn't shut her up. I said I can't have children. And she just kept going. Oh, okay. I think asking about children is such an invasive question because if somebody is struggling with fertility but wants children, that's such a painful question. It's also none of your business. Like, I don't think it's wrong necessarily to ask, but I think you have to ask at the right moment, and I think you should accept whatever their answer is. If they say no, they say no, and if they say yes, they say... I'm always surprised when people say yes, I want children. Not in a nasty way, just I am always surprised, especially when they're my age, because why? I personally don't understand it, but your body, your choice. Just because I don't understand it doesn't mean I'm going to stop you from doing it. I just think people need to be more financially established. My mum said to me once, well, nobody's ever financially ready for a child. Don't have one then. Don't have one. It's not affordable in this economy. Don't have a child. I know it sucks, but like, you wouldn't get a pet you couldn't afford, or you shouldn't anyway. I know some people do, but you shouldn't. It's selfish. Yeah, people are very strange when things aren't like the standard. My stomach is rumbling. I'm sorry if you can hear that. Whenever something happens that isn't, yeah, normal, people get really strange. Like, my hair, people get weird that I have dyed my hair. And I always got, when I first went ginger, because I'm naturally like, it's like blondish. It was, and it still is kind of like brown because I can easily dye over it. But obviously I haven't grown it out, so I don't know. I'm just going off what my roots are, and they are kind of blondish. But people get so strange. Like, people at school, because I was 12 when I first went ginger, and then literally didn't change my hair until recently where I went purple. I would get harassed, like, I'd get called fake ginger. I'd get all the hate that gingers usually get, all the bullying that you know, somebody with ginger hair gets. But then on top of that, I would get, you're fake, you're fake. Oh my god! I'm just dyeing my hair. It made me feel so much more confident. I hated the way I looked. And it made me feel so much better about how I look. And it still does. My hair still does make me feel better about how I look. I do kind of want to go back to the ginger, but unfortunately it's just not really plausible because it's like permanent dye and it would go brown. So I kind of have to wait a bit. I could technically go red and then go back to ginger, but I don't want to unnecessarily damage it with more permanent dye. But yeah, I would always say that to people. You know, it doesn't affect you, why do you care what colour my hair is? And they just wouldn't have it. My dad was so weird about my hair colour. He was, yeah, twice the bullying. It was stupid. And then when we got to the final year, people calmed down because I didn't really react to the bullying. I was just like, yeah, okay, and yes, I have ginger hair, like, good observation. But yeah, my dad's so... He was so weird about my hair colour. I think he'd have a fit if he knew I had purple hair now. To be fair, I'm sure somebody's told him. Because, you know, I don't know if anybody's in this chat right now, but people keep spying on me to report back to him. That's lovely. But yeah, he would always say, like don't dye your hair, your natural's better. And I'd say, but I prefer how I look and feel with the ginger. And he would just keep saying, but I prefer your natural hair. Okay, you prefer my natural hair, like, who cares? Imagine bullying someone over hair colour. It's so stupid. I never understood it. That's why I didn't really react, because, like, I was upset that people would... Basically, I think I was upset that people would perceive me negatively. Because I've always struggled with that. I've always struggled with, like, negative perception of me. But I wasn't upset at what they were actually saying. I think I was just upset. I was upset that it was stupid. I genuinely think I would have been happier if their insults would have made sense and would have been smart. But instead I'd get carrot. It's like, okay, you say that to every other ginger, like, it's weird. But I'd get bullied, I'd get bullied by the non-gingers for being ginger, and then I get bullied by the real gingers for being fake ginger. It's just so stupid. So stupid. And I would always say to them, but I prefer my hair. Like, I'm just dyeing my hair, I prefer it. And like I said, they did eventually stop because it didn't matter. And then in college, I didn't dye my hair once, so it just grew out, and I had roots. My roots were out. You can see my natural hair colour on my, like, pinned Instagram post where I'm with Victoria DeAngelis, bassist of Monoskin. Yeah, the gingers bullied me because the gingers were not very nice people. Like, the people who were ginger in my school happened to be the school bullies, I guess. Obviously not because they were ginger, just because that's just what happened to happen. But yeah, I didn't dye it throughout college just because I never got around to it. And then fresh out of college, I went half red and half orange, and I really liked it, and then it stuck until the beginning of this year. I went half orange and half purple, and then just before this SMP I went full purple, which I don't regret, but I don't regret it. I just liked it. Friendly fire, yeah, that's what they would call it. That's what they would tell me it was. And I say, well, it's not friendly though, is it? You're being mean. It's not friendly at all. It's a shame because a lot of them were people that I'd known for years and who I was like friendly with, and then they fell into the wrong crowd and just started being mean. I don't really understand it, but that's secondary school, I guess. Everybody was normal in college though. I don't think I had... Was there anybody I disliked in college? I mean, there was one person who like got on my nerves a bit, but I really did like them. We were friends. I'd still call them a friend, we just don't really talk. But yeah, I don't think that... Oh, there was one person I disliked in college. But I didn't... I was in the second year when we met, and he was a year above me, and so I didn't know him from college. Because I didn't know that we went to college together. Let me know if you want the tea on him, but it's a bit dark. But yeah, I think he was the only person that I didn't like in college. There were some people who I like fluctuated with. There is one person now, my best friend throughout college, who I don't speak to anymore. Because we just kept falling out, and he was just a bit weird. Because, I don't know, like, he was very incelly. That's what me and my friend... No, I can't say the name, never mind. That's what me and the other person in the trio would call him when he was being a bit of a silly one. And yeah, I don't know. I miss him, but I don't miss the friendship. You can't just say that and not expect us to be curious. Alone next year. Oh my god, that's really sad. Hopefully you make some fast friends, because I went to college expecting to... Not because I didn't really have many friends in secondary school, because I didn't really care. I didn't really care. I was also too depressed to like care about anything, let alone making friends. I had a friend who was in season 1 of the SMP actually, but at the very end. And we stayed friends throughout college. We would spend every day together, every lunch and break. And there was somebody else who was from our secondary school, but we were friends, but not like massively friendly until college. And yeah, I met loads and loads of new people, new friends, so hopefully that the same happens to you. And if there are people in similar boats where, like, they don't know anyone, that's an instant thing to bond over, you know? Do you want the tea on the guy from college? I don't know. He's a bit scary. I think I'm safe. I think it's fine. And Charlie, are you okay with me talking about it? Because I think you know who I'm talking about. You've met him one time. But yeah, there's, you know, going to a new school with, or not necessarily a new school, but like starting the school year with knowing nobody is not the end of the world, you know. It might seem lonely, but as I said, you know, new opportunity, and like Blue said, new opportunity to make friends. Or Sam, oh my god. Yeah, you know, there's nothing else to it really. It's a new opportunity. You'll be okay. And also, you can always make friends online. So if there's nobody in school, because that's what I did in secondary school, I had a best friend since 2020 online. We've never met, we still haven't met, and we're still friends. Just not as close. because life happens. I really hope Skid sleeps. It's dark. I hope Skid sleeps. I need to fill my inventory. And then I'll have enough terracotta to last me forever. Maybe I should get some more orange, because I thought it was disproportionate, but it really isn't. Yes! Sleep! Yes! What do you want to talk about? I feel like we've talked about so much. It's crazy. I need to be really careful with my pickaxe. Right, that last slot I will allocate to orange terracotta. And then I'll finish off the stack of normal terracotta and I'll go back. Go back to the base. What do you want to talk about? Or I guess, what do you want me to talk about? Right, let's finish off the terracotta somewhere. Let's get some more cactus. Let's just get a stack, because it makes sense. It makes sense to finish the stack. We may as well. Nine people watching. Crazy. Thank you everybody for watching. Oh no, the chat stopped. Oh, there we go. An online friend. Oh, that's cool. That's risky. Charlie did something similar, actually, with an online friend that he still talks to. But that's very cool. Do you reckon... I've been thinking about this. Obviously not soon. But do you reckon that at some point there'll be a colour SMP meetup in real life? How, and if there was, would you come? Yeah, that is very cool. It's always nice meeting online friends in real life. Is that? Okay, that is everything. Where's home? Sometimes it can be, okay, yeah. You just gotta be careful. I met a friend because he goes on cruises, like he works on cruises, and he was down. Okay, good. I don't know where it would be, probably the States, because most people are from the States, but one Canadian, I think. And yeah, he was porting in where we live, and we thought I may as well go meet him. So Charlie came with me. We went to go meet him. It was very nice. I'd been friends with him for about 5 years at that point. It wasn't too long ago. And it was really fun. It was really nice to meet him in person. It was weird. It was really weird. I think he's the first online friend I've met in real life. It's very strange. I say that, but technically me and Jacob are online friends. We went to the same college and like we knew people, like we had mutual friends, that's why we met. But we didn't really talk much in person, and we kind of formed the relationship online and then moved it to real life. I don't know how else to explain it. Oh my god, okay. The pickaxes, so bad. Okay, that's a lot of the regular terracotta. Oh my god, I got so much. Good, 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 good. Oh my god. Yes. There is so much here. Let's smelt this. Oops. Oh, I forgot I put that in there. Need food. I needed less than I thought. Let's just put this in there. Oh my god. Okay. There's a lot. There's a lot. I don't think I needed this much. It is what it is. Loud neighbors are very annoying. Let's just do this. Let's just move a bunch of this terracotta to double chest. I'm gonna run out of space though. Oh, Skid's gone. I'll keep the orange terracotta in here because it makes the most sense. Okay, so we have one shulker box left. Let's put this... or whatever, we'll just put it there. Okay, I still have loads in my inventory! It's fine. Oh, my phone has exited the stream, so I can't see any messages. There we go. Okay, Skid's back. Oh god, okay. Lots and lots of terracotta. Packed mud and dripstone, okay. A bit annoying, but is what it is. Let's go get some... Oh! There's more! There's more! Okay, let's just put it here. Let's just... Oh my god, okay. Yeah, there's so much. Oh wait! Honey. Honey terracotta. I forgot. Let's get some honey terracotta. Okay, good. Is that enough? I've got enough terracotta to just make more, so let's just make more. Gonna need more barrels. Right, let's get some mud. What does everybody want to talk about? Ooh. Can be anything. Within reason. I don't know what to say, although I feel like I constantly have to be talking, like on stream. Because I'm so worried that people are just gonna get bored and leave. I promise it won't be boring. Judged by your tone? What do you mean? What happened? Ugh, rain. May as well get all of this. If people make fun of you because of your tone, that is stupid. Need to get a composter. Oops. Oh my god. Oops. Not what I meant to do. There we go. I actually played Wordle for the first time in Wavy Boy's Discord server. Wavy Boy is a musical artist. It was quite fun, but it was a German word. So I did not guess it. Because my German's not great. I do speak a bit of German, but not fluent. So I'm just checking. What are all of these things? Start a poll? A poll? What should I do a poll on? I think down here is around the designated, yeah, designated mud mine. Just gonna do this because I don't like excess blocks being in my inventory, but I don't think I'm gonna get that much mud. Good, I guess. Oh, I've still got loads in there. I forgot. Oh my god. People being weird about your voice is strange to me. It's like when people make fun of somebody's smile. Why would you make somebody afraid to, you know, bodily function, I guess? Like, that's silly. That's so stupid. Hopefully you find better people to be around, because that's not fair. Oh. I want a tropical fish head. Should I try and get one? I think that could be fun. Got respiration now. Oh my god, I actually can. Let's do this. Right, the rate is fairly high now for the tropical fish head, but I don't know if it's like properly, you know, done, properly enforced. Oh my god, respiration's so nice. Okay, that's all the fish around there. Let's just keep getting this. Oh, more fish. Yeah, the rates. I've adjusted the rates, but it must be like... You must have to like trigger it or something. I don't know. You must have to set it re-going or something? I don't know. I don't know why the rates are not... Should I risk doing it on stream? It shouldn't show any sensitive information, right? Charlie, if I do the command. So being jealous is ridiculous. Charlie, are you awake or have you fallen asleep again? On my stream. Wow. I'm that boring. Okay. You're here. Good. Oh, there's a little bit of lag, isn't there? I think it might be because I'm streaming, because I've never had lag on the server. I keep getting asked to do like a break reminder thing on my phone on YouTube. It's annoying. Okay, let's do the command. Drop rates. Okay, so the multiplier is 2. Maybe 50%. So Special panda? What's that? Gonna increase that one. And then increase this one? Nope. Increase that one. I'm gonna change the multiplier to 3. I know that's really high rates, but I think we'd all benefit. What was everything? Right, tropical fish, tropical fish. Come on. Yeah, see, the rate is really high. The rate is 1. Is that gonna be wrong? Is that why? The rate is 1. Let's not increase the multiplier just in case it gets weird. The rate being 1 means it's 100. So I don't know why it wouldn't... I don't know why it wouldn't drop. It's weird. Not gonna be able to find any more tropical fish now, am I? No, I guess not. Okay. Strange. Maybe there's a pool over here. Because I have enough mud for now. Water? No. Grass. Okay. I hate walking through the mangrove! It shouldn't need a server reset, no, because it has been reset in the time that we've done the thing. So like it shouldn't do. If the rate is 80%, should it not be? Am I just silly? Have I like done it set drop rates to 100? Have I just been silly? Right, drop rates are in decimal. So 50%, yeah, that makes sense. So then this is with the multiplier. Can I just not do maths? Because the drop rate was 1. It was 1. If I increase it even more? It should be fine. Strange. Maybe it does need a server reset, but it shouldn't do because we've already... Like I said, we've already reset it in the time that, like, we've done this. So I don't know. It wouldn't make sense if it needs a reset. Because it would have already taken effect. But it hasn't. God. Okay, let's just fill up the remaining mud slots. We may as well. Okay, there we go, almost done. Okay, done. There we go. Let's get out of the mangrove forest. Because it sucks. God. Now let's make some packed mud. Then the next thing to get is dripstone. Which is a bit annoying. Oh, I had wasted slots there. Oh well. So many shulker boxes. Sam, I think you saw, but there are some. Oh yeah, you know there are some at spawn because you tried to lowball. So sorry, I needed to sneeze. Ooh, that's not much packed mud. That is not much. But, okay. Yeah, that was, that was all. That was all the wheat. It's fine. We can get some resin. I think Skid might sleep, but it's okay. I don't want to be clicking this whole night because it's painful. This is more interesting to watch. Oh, let's do that. Oh, that's the wrong button. There, and now I can control the player and not the free cam. Oh man. Okay, didn't get much resin. Fine. What was next? Dripstone. Oh no, need to repair the pickaxes first. Let's use Pen's spider farm. No! No, 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 no. Let's trade. Trade villagers. Get glass, put it in the shop. This is such a productive stream. That isn't actually that much glass, but it's okay. My speakers are making that weird sound again. Sorry, I'm just checking everything. Okay, we're fine. Why? When I go into, like, not full screen, the speaker sound stops. The speaker buzz stops. You could throw snowballs at them, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know if that would produce resin. But you hit them to produce resin. And then the observer detects the resin and it like produces it, like this dispenser. The observer detects the resin and then the dispenser dispenses it. This is actually more glass than I thought. No, it's not. It's less. Okay, that's fine. At least these are a bit healed up. Yeah, a snowman would be good. Do snowmen attack things though? Do they attack creakings? I guess they would. It would make sense that they do. Okay, well, there we go. Healed a little bit. That's exactly how much glass I thought was going to be there actually. Okay, now let's, because I didn't think this through, let's go back to the base and get the chisel. And also, should I bother dyeing? It doesn't seem like the stained glass is very popular. It doesn't seem like any of the glass is very popular in the shop, unfortunately. Is what it is, I guess. Oh, there is a slight bit of lag. I think it is because of the stream, because I've never had that before. I know they throw zombies at hostile mobs, so I would assume they throw it at a creaking. I just don't know if they lock onto it because the creaking has different mechanics. It would make sense. It would make a lot of sense, and I actually think that would be a really good automatic farm. It would actually be so good. Alright, let's get the chisel. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I can't check. I'll get snowballs on me, but I can't check right this second because it's not night. Goodbye, and thank you for coming. Oh, lag. Oh my god. Oh, this is not good. Charlie, do you see this? I've literally never had this on this server. Odd. But it's fine. Right, let's get the chisel out. Oh! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. Rockets. Rockets. Yes, that's what it is. It's not a terracotta shop, it's rockets! Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, well that's odd that the lag is that bad. Right, let's see. So, I've got ornate, got no border, got shale. Got that one. Oh, oh, this is really bad. What is going on? Okay, yep. And then dungeon, got that, got that. Got that, got that. Okay. I have more stock than I thought. Thin, okay, we don't have thin. Where is thin? Streaked. This is so interesting. Streaked. Hard border. Hard border. Wait, why is that not... Oh, I never finished what I was writing. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to go and... Oh, that means I'm gonna have to find what it is. Was it thick? It may have been thick. It was not thick. Oh, I'm gonna have to go and cross them all off. Yeah, no, whatever. Whatever. Let's just pretend it's not there. Right, the regular. Here we go. We can change this to... Whoops. Change this to 1 diamond, because red is not hard to get. And then lime can be 1... Oh, lag again. Lime can be 1 diamond as well, because it's easy to get. This is bad. This is really bad. This is a massive lag spike. Oh my god. This is really bad. Charlie, I'm lagging really bad. Oh.
Oh no, isn't that the...
No, that's not the IP.
No, but isn't that what, the thingy that... The error code that everyone else...
Yeah. It's odd. Okay, there we go. Why does this happen
I
with...
think the internet struggling.
Well, the internet keeps going down, today. So, I don't know why though. Oh, I've got glass in the chisel. Oh, for goodness sake, this is so bad. This is so bad. Oh, it's so slow. It's so slow. Rocket Shop is good. Okay. Look, by the way, Charlie, there's a rocket shop. Did you see on the stream?
Nice.
Yeah.
Someone beat me to it.
I'm pretty sure it's Skittle. Because it's just appeared since you came on the server. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. There's not a... Oh, gosh. Those folks are a hassle and a half. This is really cool.
Able to, I think,
Oh yeah, and
Oh,
Ethernet would be
sweet.
good.
if you do a quick speed, it's off screen.
I need to go
Yeah, it's fine.
check the creaking before night. Internet problems are the worst. It's very annoying. We paid, right? We paid for a gigabit and we've got about 100 megabits. And the company, they don't care. They don't care. It's great. Is what it is, I guess. They were saying that because we have over, I think it was 50 or 30, that basically they're not going to do anything about it. Right, when this... Oh god, oh my god. I can't type when my mic is in the way. Right, let's see if snowballs work. If they do, this is gonna be amazing. Okay, is that... Oh! No way! Oh my god, Sam, genius. I'm pretty sure that worked, didn't it? Did that... Wait, did that work? I'm pretty sure that worked. I swear that worked. Oh my god, yes. Oh, but do I have enough snow to keep going? No I don't. No I don't. Oh, that was silly of me. But do I have? Okay. Yes and yes. Oh. Okay. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, let's go get... What should I build out of? Pale moss, because it's cheap. Okay, so let's go get some snow there. Oh, this is so annoying. This is so far away. Make a snowman, I will. This is so annoying. It's so far away. But it's fine. This is big news. This is big news. Big brain. Okay, there's snow over there, but I think that is closer. Oh my god, there were 10 people a second ago and I've just looked and there are 6. Oh no. My Wi-Fi literally has been cutting in and out all day. And it never really does that. It never usually does that. Charlie reckons it might be too hot, but I'm not too sure because it, like I said, it's not actually as hot as it was, so I don't know. Okay, well that's all I need, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's fine. Now let's go... This is very exciting. I need to be careful though that it doesn't die. Like, I don't want it to die. Hopefully it attacks the creaking. Uh-oh. I really hope it does. It better. That would be so good. Oh, for goodness sake. Very annoying. Oh, the cat's in here, I didn't realise. Well, it was, he's just walked out. Nice stream, thank you. Right, let's see, let's test. Oh god. Oh, hang on. I need to do it like that. Please, no! Okay. Let's go get another... Oh, that was so stupid. Let's go get another, pumpkin. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. It's fine. It looks like it does attack the creaking, but let's see. If not, I am happy to just manually do it, because that's what I've been doing the whole time. Okay, can't get out there. Yes! No, it can't get to it. If I move this, then it should... There you go. Come on, come on. See it, see it. It's missing it. Oh no, it's hitting it, it's hitting it, it's hitting it. Put a slab on the front block. I know that I could make this more efficient, but I just want to test it before I, like, go crazy. Okay, so it is hitting it. It misses every other shot. You're bad. Your aim is bad. Must be a man. Let's do that. There we go, and then we can see there what's going on. Can I... Okay, I can't place blocks there yet. Why have you stopped hitting? Why... Oh! No! Does it not work? No! Does it not produce resin if it's not a player hitting it? Oh my god. That's such a shame. Oh well. Well, we tried. We tried and it's fine. I think that's it. I think it just doesn't like produce resin if it's not a player hitting it, which is a bit annoying, but oh well. That is terrible. That's so sad. It's fine though, because I can just do this. Ooh. Okay, this makes for a difficult situation. There we go. So can I now... Yes. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yes! Okay, good. This has made it so much better. Maybe here I can actually put a snowman thing so I can get snow. Not that I really need it, but you know, it would be good, I guess. I just need to be really careful of zombies. And then, yeah! Got snow! Okay, I don't need that much. Whoa. Now let's just continue getting resin for a bit. That's so sad that that doesn't work. I thought you were onto something amazing then. So annoying. Neil Diamond. Who knows who Neil Diamond is? Let me know. It is working! It is producing. That really is sad though, that it doesn't, like the thing. Yeah, you were kicking. That would have been amazing. That's cool. I'm just gonna keep hitting until the thing stops. But you could do some really cool things with creakings. I saw people do like, so basically when they look at you, I think they sink in water, and when they're not looking at you, they don't sink. And so people have been making like hidden bases where literally by looking at it you can open the door. It's very cool, very clever. I'm not very good at redstone. Dripstone, we need to get dripstone, don't we? Ugh, I don't want to. Do I have spare resin clump? Am I being silly? There isn't. Yeah, there is. The resin pot, I need it for the shop. Selling resin. And then I guess eventually maybe I'll build out of resin? We'll see. Probably not, but we'll see. Right, let's go get some stuff. Some dripstone. There is a way, ooh, down here. Oh, I've taken damage. And somewhere down here there's like an entrance to a dripstone cave. Through there, but I wonder if I could just like go this way instead. What's down there? Oh. Okay, nothing interesting. I need to put stairs here. This is so annoying. Hopefully, this goes down to a mine shaft. Hopefully I can find an entrance to like a... Ugh. Dead end. Dripstone cave. Diamonds would be good. The reason I'm not going to that dripstone bit earlier is I think I have actually cleared it out. Like, I've used a lot of dripstone. Should we check my statistics, actually? Right. Time played. Crazy. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. I'm not surprised. What about times used? 18,000. Okay. Baby numbers for now. Okay. Nope. No dripstone. Oh, I'm gonna have to go find a cave. Gonna have to go flying and find a cave. Because I know there are caves underneath. It's just, I don't know where. And they're very difficult to get to. It's very annoying. Charlie, do you reckon we could have dinner soon? My stomach has been rumbling for a while. Did nobody know who Neil Diamond is? He's a singer. A musician. Sweet Caroline. Among other things. Four and a half days of playtime. Yep, rookie numbers. You know, you didn't say it though, did you? I said, you put dinner on, thank you. I said, who knows who Neil Diamond is? And you said nothing. Right, let's find an open dripstone cave. This is gonna be fun. Chef Charlie. Chef Charlie. Okay, not under there by the looks of it. All there. Loading some new terrain, I guess. The internet's gonna love that. Any down here? No, but I should probably take the coal. And iron, but whatever. What is for dinner, Charlie? This is nice. This is really nice, actually. I hope I find some glow squids. I would like some glow squid ink. Really bad, actually. Doesn't look like I'm gonna find any, though. Not here, anyway. I actually need more diorite as well for the spikes. My base has like white spikes in it, and I need quite a lot of diorite. Because I need 2 types of diorite for it, so I need like double. Maybe I'll get this as well. Is the screen too dark? Can you see? Oops. Because I could put shaders on and hold a torch. No glow squid. That's so sad. Oh, there might be some in that ravine. It is dark, okay. Okay, give me a moment. I don't really want to get Voxy off because I need to see where I'm going. We'll just see. We'll play it by ear and we'll see how bad it gets. Oh, witch! Oh my god, there's a rimmer. There's a rimmer. There's a witch. Whoa! Maybe jump. There's no point getting that because I'm not going to be walking it back. The cat, I mean. Oh. God. I need more rockets. I need to buy from the shop. Charlie, you were asked a question. No dripstone caves. That's crazy. Oh, I can hear him dropping stuff. Silly. Just taking this opportunity to fill in the missing chunks with Voxy. I don't like missing chunks, they're annoying. Oh wow. Oh my god. Snow. I actually last year did a one-off Christmas episode, like special thing, and I did like a Christmas horror mod. It was very fun. It didn't get many views though. Like it performed really, really poorly, but oh well. My first horror mod video got thousands of views, and that was my first at that point. First video with thousands of views, and it got me, so to get monetized you need 4,000 watch hours, and then the first stage of monetization is 3,000 hours, and that video got me over 2,000 watch hours, which was absolutely insane. It was crazy. It got me so many new subscribers as well. It was mad. So cool though. I don't see any dripstone. Oh, wait. I'm not gonna dig down, but I think there was dripstone under, just not that much. Maybe I can go through here? Is there dripstone? Ah. I'm out. Oh. Oopsie. Oh. Oh, what's going on? Oh my god, what's going on? Okay, it's bad. This is bad. Oh my god, I might need to end the stream because this lag is really bad. Yeah, see, look at that. Oh my god. Well, hopefully this SMP helps with the watch hours, because I watch every episode that people upload, and you know, if we can send viewers, oh my god, look at this, if we can send viewers your way, and other people can, then you get the hours. This is crazy. Oh my god, this is so bad. Let me just check. Okay, my Wi-Fi still is there for now. Okay, I don't think I'm coming up to your base. Oh, I think that was I feel like I'm cheating. I think there was dripstone under here. There's a witch. Did I just... No, I didn't imagine it. I'm gonna die because lag. Lag is gonna kill me. That's so not fair. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is... This is stressful. Oh! Oh, I need to eat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. The videos that you expect to do well never do well. It's annoying. Oh, come on. Are you kidding? Okay. That's so annoying. I just wasted a rocket. Okay, I guess I'm swimming up. What is hitting me? Is it? I think that's a skeleton. No, no, no! Okay, there we go. Ugh, do you reckon there'll be dripstone over there? Maybe. Hopefully. Oh, there's lava. Oh, I got 3 bars of internet, okay. This is nice, this looks nice. Okay, no dripstone. Lots of gravel. Let's go that way. Because we can... Oh! Are there allays? How long has this stream been going? 2.5 hours. That's the longest one yet. Thank you all for staying. That's crazy. Are there relays? They've been set free if there were. Oh yeah, there's nothing. Dripstone, okay. Your base is around there somewhere, isn't it? I'll be fine. I'll find something eventually. Oh! I want some pink petals. I can't remember what for. But I wanted some. So let's get some. Oh, creeper. Oh my god, creeper, 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 creeper. Right, that's enough. Don't need the wood. Got the wood. Dripstone? No. Spiders. This is cool. I do like the new Minecraft terrain. I say new, it's not new. Bless you, Charlie. I can hear you sneezing. That's cool. So much cool terrain. Let's just close that gap off. Okay, there we go. Let's go this way. Just reenact it. Yep. That's what he said he was gonna do. He said he was gonna pretend to be everybody else as well. So that he could just, like, you know, pretend that people said really nice things about him that they didn't say. That looks like Anubis. Yes, look! The spikes are a bit annoying to mine. Sorry, I'm checking the stream stats. 51 people have sat here and watched me mine terracotta. That was great. That was amazing. So much coal. Good. I need it bad. Whoa. What time is it for everyone? Different time zones. It's 10 to 11 PM here. We said we were gonna start going to bed earlier, but it doesn't look like we are tonight. This chair is incredibly uncomfortable now. That's early. Oh my god. Not even the end of the work day for you. That's mad. Should be the end of my work day, but no, I enjoy my job, so I'm stuck doing stupid hours. Ooh. Heard a lot of things break. Can you hear my game audio, by the way? You should be able to. Because I did set it up, it's just whether or not it's actually worked. Oh no, Skid left, that means I'm on my own for night. Okay, good, you can hear it. I really need to remember to change it back. Like, change the settings back. Because I have my mic track on 1 and my game audio or desktop audio separate. So I really need to remember to redo it because I'll be annoyed. You have a meeting at 1 AM? That's crazy. Take all the coal I can get, because I can also use it to heal up my pickaxes. Same with copper, I guess, like smelting it. This water's annoying, I'm gonna block it. No, not with that! Oh, okay. Guess I've lost a piece of dripstone. Meetings at 1 AM don't sound fun. The idea of streaming is so weird to me, like, I guess it's the same concept as just gaming videos in general. You're just watching someone play a game. That's probably more fun to play yourself. It's strange. Okay, good, there's more dripstone. I was worried that that was just everything. When me and Charlie were coming out of the ultrasound the other day, a guy drove past and catcalled me. It's so stupid. Like, I've been catcalled standing next to Charlie multiple times, so, which is weird to me. Like, the concept of catcalling in general is weird, but if there's a man there, you'd think you're safe, but you're not. Like, I still get catcalled if Charlie's standing next to me. It's bizarre. It's so weird. I don't understand it. And I was really, like, I made a post about it, actually, on YouTube. I was already really stressed out due to the, like, you know, health issues. And it just, ugh, it made me feel so gross. It's silly. It is disrespectful. I just don't understand why people do it. It's not a compliment, but I honestly don't think people catcall to compliment. I think it's a power thing. They know that it makes people feel uneasy, and they get off on it. It's strange. Yeah, they do it from cars, and then they drive away. Cowards. But what if though, right? What if in that appointment that I had just had, what if I had walked away having just been told that I had cancer, or that I was, you know, I was pregnant and my baby died or something? Not that that makes it necessarily worse or better, but that's so gross. So gross. Because it would just make it so much worse. I can't be bothered to get all of that, so I'm just gonna craft this. Oh, the witch. Oh, I saw iron. Maybe I should get the iron. And the rest of the coal. I know there was some above, but I really can't be bothered. I don't get why they do it either. It's silly. It's just disgusting. It's just treating women as objects. What else is new, I guess? Where's my base? Where's my base? There, it's my base. Should we try and get some of the mushroom wood while we're here? See if it actually works. No, it doesn't. Okay. That's strange. Oh, Charlie! Charlie, I know why the mushroom wood doesn't work. It's because the oddities weren't set on the server. They weren't active, and with Chunky, you loaded 10,000 chunks. So for 10,000 chunks, all of the mushroom wood is mushroom stem, not the actual wood that you can make planks out of with the mods, because it's an oddity. So yeah. If anybody on the server wants some lovely mushroom wood, they're gonna have to travel very, very far. 10,000 chunks. Oh my god. 10,000 blocks would be acceptable, but chunks? Uh-oh. I suppose... Although, we can't grow the mushrooms and get the wood like we used to, so I don't know. That's odd. Because I have grown mushrooms because I needed the blocks. So I don't know. Time to go on a journey indeed. Maybe at some point. So I have everything I need to like build this base up some more, which is good. Say hello to the blue axolotl. Very cute. Kyriakos, named after George Michael. Georgios Kyriakos Panagiotou is what I meant to say. Yeah, Georgios Kyriakos Panagiotou. Great pronunciation. I can't remember what I needed the pink petals for. It's so annoying. But oh well. Let's put all this stuff away. Did you see that lag? Uh-oh. Right, let's do this and let's start getting this. God. This is gonna be so fun. The blue axolotl is very cool. I get it in every world, every survival world now. It's a thing. It's my brand, I guess. I don't know why, but it's fun. I actually love monotonously sitting there, waiting for it. I don't love it during it, but I love the idea of it. I find it very fun, weirdly. I'm gonna have so much coal to smelt, and it's gonna all go in one swift movement. You watch. And then I'll be sad, and I'll have to get more coal. I know I could get charcoal and lava. I know I do have lava and charcoal. I just don't like wasting the logs like that. I think honestly, this stream is long enough. So, ooh, look at me dual wielding my pickaxes. Oh my god. I think this stream is long enough. Yeah. I think it's been enough time. Thank you to everybody for watching, and thank you to those who stayed for the whole thing. That is mad. Look at Charlie's base. Looks like Davy Jones. Thank you. Thank you for watching this not this video, this stream. Make sure to watch all my videos all the way through and like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Please watch the rest of my videos. There'll be another video coming out in a few days, and one did get released today, which is very exciting. Thank you everyone.